Let's talk about building resilience. What do you do when things don't sell? You could throw in the towel, you could wallow, you could feel sorry for yourself. You did all this work, you took beautiful photography, you have a collection you've never been more proud of, you did the listings, you did the works. And then on the release date, nothing happens. Well, what do? It's not wallowing. It's not sitting in your own misery, throwing in the towel. It's developing a resilient mindset. And a resilient mindset is the ability to adapt, persevere, and maintain creative confidence in the face of setbacks, such as when your work doesn't sell. It's about embracing these challenges as part of the journey and learning from them, and then continuing to create with purpose and joy. All right, here's 5 components of a resilient mindset. Number 1, acceptance without self blame. Understand that external factors, not the quality of your work, often influence sales. Accept that every artist faces ebbs and flows, and it's a normal part of the creative journey. This, it's not your fault. Maybe you haven't met your customers where they are yet. Maybe there's a recession. There's a huge array of reasons why this has happened. Don't blame yourself. Learn from your setbacks. View unsold work as feedback and not failure. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Do I need to refine my pricing or my marketing or our audience targeting? I'm not reaching the right people. I have it priced too low. I have it priced too high. I'm just not marketing on the right channels. And then embracing adaptability. Stay open to trying new approaches, whether exploring different sales channels, adjusting your marketing strategy, or experimenting with new styles or formats. Embrace what it is. Get feedback. What do other artists do? What is happening that could work for you? Don't stay stuck where you are and keep trying for something that's not working. Evolve and become adaptable. And then detach worth from sales. Your value as an artist is not tied to the number of pieces you sell. Your creativity, your vision, and dedication define your worth. Once you have made your work, once it's already left your body, it's no longer yours anymore. And if it sells or if it doesn't define you. What does is your work itself, your creativity, your vision, your process. That's where your worth lies, not in the sale of this piece. And sometimes it's even easier to make the piece and then pass the sales on to somebody else. That's a nice option. Find purpose beyond your sales. Remember why you create. Is it to express yourself? Is it to bring beauty into the world? Is it to share your unique perspective? Sales are important, of course, but they're not the sole measurement of your success. And here are some resilience affirmations for artists. Write it down, put it on your mirror, have it set up as a reminder on your phone. Pick one of these or create your own to remind yourself of your worth, of your journey, and build resilience. I am proud of my creative journey, regardless of sales. Each setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. My art has value even if it doesn't sell right away. Or I am more than my sales. I am an artist with vision and purpose. All right, here are some steps to build resilience when things don't sell. Here is your action. 1, reframe the situation. Instead of thinking, my art isn't good enough, shift to, this is an opportunity to learn more about my audience and improve my strategy. Reframe. Focus on the big picture. Celebrate the progress that you've made, such as creating new pieces, growing your skills, or receiving positive feedback. Where you are today isn't where you were 6 months ago. It isn't where you were last week. Where have you grown? What is the big picture? Remember that sales take time, especially when you're building your brand and your audience. And seek support. Connect with other artists and share experiences and advice with one another. Join communities, workshops, or mentoring groups to find encouragement and fresh perspectives. Gather as much information as you can. It's not possible for you to know everything today. It's not possible for you to know exactly how to meet your customers right off the bat. Or even maybe in 2 years from now, you might still be trying to find the exact flow because your work's going to be evolving and changing as it always is. Experiment and innovate. Try presenting your work differently, such as bundling your pieces, creating limited editions, or hosting flash sales. Bundling pieces might make people feel like, oh, all three of those things go really well together. I like how this looks on. I like the idea of how this is going to look on my wall. I like that I now have a set of mugs. I like this layer of rings together. Yes, I want to buy all 4. What is a bundle that you could do with your work? How can you create limited editions? How can you make it feel like, oh, this is ultra special? And there's only so many of them, so I better get it now. Or host flash sales. I don't know if it's still continuing to be a thing on Instagram, but the story sales always really is a nice way to be like, I really want to get these things moving along. I'm going to do a really rapid sale and give free shipping or a 10% off for anyone who buys during the flash sale. Explore new platforms or audiences to expand your reach. It is totally possible that you just have not met your customer where they are. And then finally, develop creative rituals. Things that can help you stay inspired and grounded. You might journal your creative wins. You might meditate on your artistic goals, or maybe spend time making art purely for yourself without the thought that someone might buy this or want this. It's just for me. And remember, resilience isn't about ignoring the challenges, it's about navigating them with strength and adaptability. When things don't sell, remember, you are still growing, still creating, and still making an impact. Every artist faces setbacks, and those who persevere find opportunities to thrive. Assess your reasons for this happening. Evaluate your potential factors, such as marketing trends, product presentation, and the seasonality. Make small, actionable changes. Refresh your product descriptions, experiment with new visuals, adjust pricing, promote on different channels, and ask your audience. Gather constructive feedback by asking open ended questions, running a poll, or creating content to build engagement. There are so many things that you can do to keep moving along. And that's all it is. It might be extra work, but you don't have to throw in the towel. It's not the end of all ends. There are things that you can do, and sometimes it's trial and error, trying again and again and again. And that is okay. That's how you find the success, that's how you thrive. And finally, continue to plan for the future because you're not throwing in the towel. Set time aside to revisit your goals, adjust your strategies, and plan for future projects. And stay inspired by experimenting with new ideas, connecting with other creatives, and taking a break if needed. Sometimes you need to just take a break, gain a new perspective, go to the ocean, spend time in the forest, whatever it is that you need to reconnect and reground, and then come back to it. It is okay. It's going to be okay. You got this.